Am I audible? Can you hear me very well?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. You are audible.
Okay. Good evening. You're all welcome to our business live chat. I would also like to special welcome our guest speaker, a CEO in the person of Mr. Barnabas Dauda. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ephraim. Thank you.
Okay, without wasting much time, let's go into what we are here for. What is business? We say business is an activity of making, buying, and selling goods or services. So whenever you are making something, producing products or buying and selling of any kind of product or goods, that means what you are doing is called business. That's like just process of selling and buying of services or goods or other products. So mainly we have four different types of business, which are the manufacturing, wholesaling, retailer, and service provider. So whatever business you are into, you must have a specific field you are under, either the manufacturing, wholesaling, retailer, or the service provider. So firstly, manufacturing are like manufacturing industries, those people that produce goods, products, or services. We can put Coca-Cola company under manufacturing because what they do is produce their own goods or products to wholesalers. So number two, we have wholesalers. The wholesalers usually buys from the manufacturing industry. That's like, okay, after the product is being produced, manufactured in the manufacturing industries, the wholesaler go in and buy in bulk. That's what wholesalers do. We also have the retailers. The retailers usually buys from the wholesalers, whereby after, let's say, the wholesalers buy from the manufacturer and the retailers buy from the wholesalers to sell it to the end consumers. Most of the end consumers are people like us, people staying in the community around us. So shops around the community, in the community, are mainly retailers, while most of these big shops like shopping malls and others are falls under wholesaling because they buy directly in bulk from the manufacturers. Lastly, we have service provider. The service provider are people that provide services or render services to people. Someone like a website developer, graphics designer, a makeup artist, they fall under the service provider. So whatever business you are doing that you use your hard work or your hands to do it, always falls under the service provider. So in whichever business you are starting, you have to know there are some very important tips to to generate a business idea. For you to start a business, you have to have a quality qualified business ideas, which we have. Number one is the which, what, who, and how. These are very important in every business ideas you are generating. Firstly, we say which. What type of business do you want to start? You have to know. For you to create a business plan for your the idea you have, you have to know which type of business. Okay, I want to start a makeup shop business or whatever. So you have to know, okay, the first thing, like I said, which is the making sure that, okay, yeah, this is what I want to go into, and to know, okay, this is what I need to start this. Then we have what. That's number two. What type of product do you want to sell out? Okay, I want to start a makeup business. What type of product do I want to do? Is the casual makeup and other things? And who are you selling out those services or products or goods to? Who? Which kind of people? And how? What are the process that you involve in your businesses? These are very important in every business idea you are having. You also have the process of starting a new business. These are some key process you need to know to start up your new business. We have number one, self-assessment. You have to check in yourself what you can do and what you have to offer to the community. Number two, we have find a business idea. To find a business idea, you have to think, okay, this is what I want to start. This, you can't just go in and start selling something on the road just like that, because you won't make any income. So you have to find a very good business idea. Number three, we have conduct a market research. You have to check around your very well. Okay, in this our area, they usually sell out drinks. So you have to conduct a very good market research. You can't go to a place that, let's say, a community that don't take milk and go and sell milk there. It's not possible. You won't get paid for that business. Number 4, choose a business location. This is very, very important in every business. Choosing a location. A barber, or let's say someone that has a business center, can't open a business center shop inside a market. It's not possible. Who will patronize him? No one. So you have to get a suitable location for your business. Number 5, we have the find a business mentor. In doing a business, and if you want to improve in your business, you have to find someone that is into business, an expert in business, to help you and guide you in and the activities you undergo during those business. So that's why we have business consultants with us, where you can like contact them to like give you some business consultation, and you pay them at an affordable price. Number 6, we have register your business name. This is also very, very important in terms of applying for grants, because there are a lot of business men, women that usually apply for grants, but they were like disqualified because their business were not registered. So business name registration is very, very important. You can register with CAC or SMANDA. SMANDA is free of charge. So I prefer both are good. But if you can't afford CAC, you can register with SMANDA. Number 7, we have business plan creation. This is very, very important also. You have to have the business plan of whatever business you are starting, because it helps a lot in terms of applying for grant also. So next, what we are going to look at is what is a business plan, because I've mentioned business plan a lot of times here. So what is a business plan? We say a business plan is a document that describes in details how a business starts from the beginning. So a business plan contains written documentation of your business from where you start and where you are. You understand? And where you will be in the future. We have some key components of business plan. Number 1, we have the executive summary. That's the summary of your business. Okay, like WeTechie. What is WeTechie? WeTechie is just a team of tech experts that specialize in website development, graphics design, and a lot of tech services also. We also have number 2, the business idea. I've mentioned a business idea already. So your business plan must contain your executive summary, your business idea. Number 3, we have staffs. You have to like describe the type of staffs you need under you. Like in WeTechie, we have the managing director, we have the head of finance, we have the head of operation, and others. Number 4, we have required startup capital. In your business plan, you have to include what amount of money you use to start up that business with. That's the startup capital. You have to include that. It's very, very important when applying for grants also. Next thing to look at is marketing. Marketing helps the business very, very well to grow well. So marketing, we say marketing is the ability to identify the needs of customers. We have 7 P's of marketing, which are 1, products, number 2, promotion, number 3, place, 4, price, 5, process, 6, people, and 7, packaging. Number 1, products. Products are the goods or services you provide to people. So okay, I want to start let's say, okay, I'm a manufacturer now. So I want to start a manufacturing industry. What do I want to like produce to people? Okay, let's say pure water. Pure water is a product. Number 2, promotion. Promotion is like what you will do to like promote your business. Okay, let me say, like I said, I want to start a pure water company. What will I do for the promotion? Under promotion, we can include like billboard or digital marketing, like using website, Facebook, social media, and others. Number 3 is the place. You have to get a suitable location, a very, very suitable location that, okay, I would like to build a pure water industry here. Will it be suitable here? You have to get a very, very suitable place. And number 4, the price. You have to set up a price that's affordable to those people in that community. You can't go to a local community and sell one pure water for them for 100 naira. It's not possible. No one will patronize your business. Then number 5, the process. What will you do in your business, like processes in your business? Then number 6, the people. That's the staffs working under you. You have to make sure that the staffs under you are very, very experienced in that field of the business you are starting. Then number 7, packaging. Packaging is very, very important in every business because it attracts customers to you. Let's say, okay, you can go to a normal local shop and buy a Coke at 100 naira. But whenever you like enter or go into a shop, right, or shopping mall to buy same coke, it will cost you over 500 naira. Why? Because of packaging. They decorate their place, they make their place look somehow conducive, and have a lot of things there, television, and chairs and others. That's why that same cup you bought at 100 naira is being sold at 500 naira because of packaging. So packaging is very, very important in your business. Okay, I want to start a pure water company. What will I do like to make a difference between other pure water industries with mine? So I have to get a well pack. I have to think of something that will like package my pure water very, very well, that other pure water companies don't have, to attract customers. So these are very, very important 7 P's you need to know in marketing. We also have SWOT analysis, which are the is SWOT. That's the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So what is SWOT analysis? We say SWOT analysis is a study undertaken by an organization to identify its internal strengths, weakness, as well as its external opportunities and threats. So this SWOT analysis helps you to know your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, and threats within your business. And it's very, very important in every business. Like, okay, I want to start a pure water company. I have to check, why do I want to start a business, a pure water company? You have to check your strengths. Okay, I'm passionate about making a change in pure water industries and a lot of things. Weakness, like, okay, weakness, what are my weakness in this business? Maybe then you say, okay, I'm not accessible to good water. Is another weakness for me for the business, because I can't start up a pure water business if I don't have a very, very pure water. Then opportunities, okay, I want to start up a pure water company. Maybe let's say we have in our community there's no any source of water. That's an opportunity for me because I'm making a lot of money. I will be making a lot of money from it. Then we have threats. Threats can be anything. Let's say pollution. Pollution is a threat to my pure water industry. So this is an example of the SWOT analysis. So you have to check these things in every business you are starting. That's the strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats. They are very, very important in starting up your business. So lastly, we are going to look at record keeping. This is very, very important also in every business you are doing, whether you are applying for grants or you want an improvement in your business. We say record keeping is an element in improving a business, like I said. So what are the benefits of record keeping? 1, helps to control cash. 2, shows how your business is performing. 3, helps in future plan. And 4, helps to identify business problem. So like, let's say I have a business now and I don't know whether I'm running on loss or profit because I don't have a record book. So that's the disadvantage of not keeping a record. That's why it's very, very important for every businessman, businesswoman to keep a record. It will help you to check that, okay, I've made some profit this month, I've lost this month. What will I do to like get much profit? And most especially, I will advise people or businessmen, businesswomen to like have a chart of their records per month, statistics. That's per month, whereby you will see your cash flows and cash whether you lost or you are in profit. So whenever you know that you are in loss, you check in the previous month. Okay, what did I do this month that I've made a lot of profits? So you have to check them and you correct it. That's how your business will improve. But let's say you don't have a record book, you just run your business anyhow. It will like implicate your business a lot of at times, because there are process whereby you have debtors also, whereby, okay, you give someone a product on a loan, and maybe the person came and told you that okay, it was at 5,000 naira. The person came back and said you that it's 3,000 naira after 1 month. Because you don't have a record book, you can't argue. You collect that money, that means you are losing. So record keeping is very, very important. So what are some records you can keep with your record book? We have 1, your cash transaction. 2, we have sales. 3, cost. 4, salary. 5, asset. And 6, bank transaction. We have a lot of them, but these are the main things you can keep, records you can keep on your recording book, which can help your business to progress and have a lot of improvement in your business. So I think that's all from me. Thank you, guys. Mr. Barnabas, Dauda, I think it's now time for your presentation. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm very much ready. Thank you so much from what you've just said, you've explained a lot of things. In fact, you've summarized completely what a business is all about. Personally, I've gained a lot of value. Thank you so much for your presentation. So I don't know if I can proceed with my presentation, or is there anything else you wanted to say?
Thank you, sir. You can proceed, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate the management and the leadership of the WeTechie for finding me worthy to just speak on this great seminar. I did not take that for granted. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity to share with you. So, by the grace of God, I want to share a little laws with us, which I titled The Laws of Mastery and Understanding and Engaging the Laws of Mastering and Sustainability. Yeah, so basically, I know more than 9 of these laws, but I think we're going to talk about two, and if time permits us, we're going to talk about 3 of them. So, when you want to go for mastery, based on what Mr. Ephraim just even said, that you have to master what you're doing if you want to make a change. You are venturing into any industry. In fact, I don't know which industry you want to venture into now that is not in existence. So you coming in, you are coming to a business that is already existing, and you have to look for what will make you stand out of those businesses. How will you start as a startup? What are the laws? What are the things that will guide you to start up, and what really do you need to sustain you in the business? So like I said, I know more than 9 of those laws, but I'm going to talk about 2, and if time permits, we're going to talk about 3. So number 1 is what I want us to discuss is the law of mental transformation. That is your mind, the law of mental transformation. Okay, listen to me now. The mental development, like your mental development and the quality of your thinking and mindset, have everything to do with your overall journey to exceeding life. I repeat again, your mental development and the quality of your thinking and mindset have everything to do with the overall journey of your exceeding life. If you want to be excellent in life, now I'm explaining what I just read. If you want to be excellent in life, if you want to produce excellence, you want to give out value with excellence, your mental thinking, like, don't just believe in just there is space for God, yes, there is space for your thinking too. It's not all up to God, and it's not all up to you. So in this now, there is a very large your mental development now, your mental capacity, how you think about the business, what you already know as a person, and even to your business, have a very large quantity. It play every role on your success to exceeding life. You cannot just be dumb and be weakened and expect to be great. Like they said that nobody become a champion by mistake. You cannot go to you can try by mistake, but you cannot become a champion by mistake. Let's take example. Usain Bolt has been a champion in a lot of races, and he did not become that champion by mistakes. He undergo things, he undergo a lot of training, and he built his own thinking. He built his own mindset to be that champion that you see him to be today. Although he has retired, but I'm just trying to let us know that how you think, what you think, it play a very major role to your success in life. Most of us, but unfortunately now, most of us are driven by our mindset and thinking faculty. Like, based on we drive our mindset and our thinking faculty primarily based on 3 things. Number 1, which is culture. the culture we come from plays a very mighty role in how we were grown to just be like that. You will see someone maybe in your culture, they forbid you that, like they said, there is a limitation to this. You can't go ahead of this. Then you have already implanted yourself not to go beyond that. You've decided that, okay, this is the limit I can go. I can't go beyond this thing. I am better than this person, so let me just settling for less. Culture help us to do that. You will like say, okay, in our family, in our lineage, now nobody have become a billionaire. Certainly I'm not going to become a billionaire. That's the culture. Number two of what to do is our experiences at both past and present. It plays a major role too. Maybe from your past, you've tried a couple of businesses and you fail, and you finally give up that I cannot succeed. I've done this, I've done that, and we fail. And the present now, maybe you are on this business and you keep striving, and it seems like it's not working, and you were like, hey, bro, I'm giving up for this. It plays a role in our limiting belief. Like we limit ourselves. Our past can do that. Our presence can do that. Then number three is our association and friends. Like you might just have a cycle of friends now. And you can tell them that, oh boy, I have this idea and this is how it will be. So few years back, I was reading how this telephone that we're using now, mobile phone, generally how phones started. And I understand that it was one person's idea. He brought that idea to friends, which they abort it, but he continued with it. At the long run, he now gets people that supported him. Equally to Facebook, I really did not read that, but I learned that he also tabled the idea to his friends, and most of them did not buy the idea. Like your friends, you can just tell your friends about this idea that if we can do this, we can do this, we can achieve this, and we're going to make it big. You are seeing yourself as that, the next Elon Musk, the next Jeff Bezos. And these people will like, you be you where I know. That kind of mindset, they can help you limit, and your cycle of friends will determine how far you can go. There is this saying that if there is 5 wise men around you, then you did not count well. There are 6 wise people. And if there are 5 prosperous people, determined people that have vision, that are target to where they are going, then you did not count well. There are 6. Then if there are 5 defeated people, or should I say now foolish people that don't have goal around you, then you did not count well. It is 6. And always the 6th person, it's you. Your cycle determines where you are going to. And scientists majorly told us that we humans are programmed in 2 ways. In 2 ways now, like when you were born, how you are today, you are being programmed in 2 ways. Number one, which is the genetic programming. Genetic programming, that is what we learn from our parent. While you were small, you grew up seeing your parent doing this, your parent doing that. They caution you to do this, they stop you from doing that. Those are the generic programming. Number two, which is the most important, is environmental programming. Environmental programming is your environment. Your environment. Equally, Mr. Ephraim was saying earlier on that you cannot take a certain goods or services to another area. They might not need it there. So now, what I'm trying to say is that your environment can limit you. You grow up maybe in the trench, maybe in a ghetto, and you just believe that this life is just rough, that let's just rough it. Now hustle, you have to just make it up. You don't believe in favor, you don't believe in anybody. You even, in fact, if you see someone riding a very nice car, you just tag him to be a thief, because when you were growing, this is what the environment told you. Like, environment can limit you. In fact, you can't think beyond your environment. You can't think beyond your cycle, because if you are in a bad cycle, that's why you needed to know who are even your friends. You can't think in a bad cycle. when your environment matters and play a major role in your thinking and your mindset. There are people today that have already accept defeat. Like you can see a successful person and even determine yourself that yes, I can be this person. You can see Dangote, Ali, Dan Tata, and Femi Otedola and all those, and even make it to yourself that you know what, I will push this thing further, I will try my best, I will be like this man, I will be more than this man. Unfortunately, there is this stumbling block that has knowingly or unknowingly in your mind, and all those stumbling blocks that are resisting you, feel the resistance from you because of your mindset. Like, I'm joking, I can't be a billionaire, I'm joking, I can't be the next Elon Musk. All those things come from your mindset, and this is very, very bad. It will hinder you. Like, I said it earlier that this kind, you're comfortable with where you are, and probably maybe you see two or three friends or two or three businesses around you, and you see like you are doing a bit better than them, and this arrival mentality enter you, like at all, I sabi pass this person and all those things. So these are the part of the things that are limiting us, unfortunately. So never downplay the extent of the limitation and the poor faculty of a mindset, of your mindset, that can bring to your destiny. You see this thing called poor mindset, poor faculty, and your mindset. Never downplay it. Never you downplay that thing. It will harm you. Like there is a story of an eagle that being given, like the eagle grow with chicken. So ever since the eagle hatched the egg, so the eagle was being attached to chicken, so he never gets the opportunity to be raised by his mother. And he work with the chicken, they eat together, they live together, and he was like a chicken. So there is this one day now that he saw a very mighty eagle. Then let's call the baby one eaglet. He saw an eagle passing, and he was like, the same futures that this one flying in the sky has is what I have. So why am I down here? Why am I mingling with this? And he gave it a trial, and he saw himself flying. That's how it is. And there is this story again that was given, like a cow has been tied to a tree. They used to feed him, and the rope that they tie it is a bit longer, but it has a distance where the cow can go and it can stop. So the cow has been there for a long time. Then the owner of the cow now loose the rope to the cow's neck. But unfortunately, even without the rope on his neck, the cow cannot go further than where he has been going, because of he has been believing that that rope hindering him is still there, even after the rope is not there. So what I'm about to say is that never you downplay the limitations. Explore your mind, explore your thinking, explore your mind. Like, open up your mind and believe that, pursue the greatest things. See, dream as big as you are. Forget about where you're coming from. Forget about how it is to you. Forget about how things are even working now. Forget about your past. Forget about what your culture said. Forget about, you come from this family, this and that. Forget about gender and all those things. Believe me that there is a lot you can achieve when you have this prepared mindset. In this part of the world, unfortunately, that we are programmed in a subliminary to our lives, which is our history, and that which naturally comes, our history and our prepositions. Our history comes with these prepositions of limitation. Some of us are even thinking like, nothing good can come from my own life. Like, if even if someone come and like say, okay, what is your business plan, let me see how I can support you, you will not even believe, because like you were like, can things come easy? All times that you've known yourself, like you've known yourself to be struggling, and you believe that everything you will ever have must come through struggling. This is quite unfortunate. It's still talking about this mindset that I'm saying. All manners of excuses. Some like your mindset come with an excuse. You want to justify why you are not there. You want to justify why you cannot be there. Like some people now, he can tell you that there is just so much he can do. He only want to just make sure that if he can get 10 naira every day or 10 naira every month, he's very okay. He don't want to go further. This is where he wants to go. And there is this what we call the why factor. If you sit down with such person and keep asking him, why do you just want to settle for this? Why don't you want to go further? You will understand that that very person is thinking from a limiting belief that comes from those things I have earlier explained to you. You might get an excuse, a reason why he don't want to do this. You might hear somebody saying like, I cannot speak good English. I did not go to good school. I go to a government school. And you can hear someone saying, I was born and I grew up in the village. I'm a village boy. I drink well water and like I don't have access to those amenities that some other people have. Now I always ask myself question um if I am this now, um if I listen to people giving such excuses and I was like, what is the what really is the connection with your greatness to your background? Like after you give all those excuses and these things, then like what is like what the hell is this going to do with your glorious destiny that you come from a village? What, it doesn't have anything to do with your glorious destiny. That you cannot speak good English. It doesn't have everything to do with your glorious destiny. You have to skip all those things aside and pursue the greatness of your destiny. And sadly and unfortunately, some of us come from a family whereby it is norm to speak ill speaking and to discourage people. Like you hear his family, you can never do this. This person is stupid. Some family do abuse themselves. Like you hear someone saying good for nothing. You can imagine like a family, that ill speaking you keep pounding in you. Like they can tell you that how you cannot do it. Even in school, like they made you believe that they just try not to come last, but you cannot come first. So even if you have that capacity to go further to become the first position, your family has now restrict you to come in like your family has restrict you like, okay, just make sure you go front, but don't be at the forefront. You cannot make it, like it's not possible for you to make it. This is what I want us to break. There is a lot to say about this thing, but I am encouraging you that it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what you're facing, it doesn't matter about your past, it doesn't matter whatever it is happening. The good thing is that you can make it. Always dream big, but while dreaming big, make workable steps. Workable steps is that, okay, I want to be the next richest man in the world. I want to be the next Elon Musk. I want to be the next Jeff Bezos. I want to own this big e-commerce website like Jeff Bezos. I want to be bigger than Amazon. I want my company to compete with Amazon. Fine, it can happen tomorrow and it can happen next year. Workable steps now. Where will I start to build up this e-commerce? What will I do? Step by step by step by step, you are getting there. Create those workable steps and believe me, you will get there. The next law sharply I want us to talk about is the law of value. The law of value. And let me tell you something, your relevance in life will always be a reflection of your value and contribution. Your relevance in life will always be as a reflection of your value and contribution. If you don't have anything to bring to the table, Nobody has listening ear to you. Your value, it's everything. Like, you give out value in exchange of money. Whenever you think that, if you say like, I'm broke, I don't have money, I don't have this, you know why? You did not share value, you did not give out value. Whenever you have value to give out, money will always come. Money pursues value and excellence. Money did not just come. Money will not come because you want it to come. Money pursue value and excellence. You think about, what can I do? What problem can I solve? What can I what can I work out, like, that is going to bring out. I can help you do this thing. That is, I give you value, and in exchange you give me money. I can work some things for you, in exchange you give me money. Whenever you feel like you are financially down, it's equivalent to say that the value you are sharing is not enough. You need to share more of it, or you need to acquire more value to give out a lot of values. And nobody will clap for you for doing nothing. You have to do something. You don't expect people to just clap for you, to just bring you. And if you have a friend, let's take this for example now. If you have a friend that he will come to you today, alpha guy, I don't have money, give me 10K. The person give you 10,000 naira, then you come back again, then you forget about the person. When the person that collected 10,000 from you forget about you and left doing his business, and come back like after, when he's in need again, and still say, give me 10,000 naira. You give him 10,000 naira and he left again. He come back when he's in need again and say, give me 10,000 naira. You know what? That relationship will not last. Why? He did not bring value. You always give him value. He always come to collect without exchanging it. But what if the person work for you that he's entitled to that 10,000 naira? You will never get tired of giving him that 10,000 naira, because he have value, he always give out. I I believe we are making sense now. Then, until your life can match and solve problem, then there will never be a reason why people will pay attention to you. You have to look for people's problem. You have to match, you have to bring a problem solving ideas, a problem solving value that can match their their problem. That is where you get to collect the resources from their hands. We've already heard a lot that Mr. Ephraim said. So now, if you want to start this business, while you are thinking of this idea, while you are thinking of how to work out this startup, how to sustain your business, think about, what problem am I solving? How am I going to match? Is this my idea? Does it match? Does it match the problem? Can it solve the problem? Believe me, if you have a problem you are solving, you will always have a lot to do. Your business will always thrive at success, at a win-win. Like, you solve a problem, your clients win, and you, in exchange, you collect a monetary value, you also win. You will never run at loss. That is value. You have to be bringing value. It's part of what will make your business. Apart from that, forget. There is this saying that said, a mango tree. This man said it. I forgot his name, but I can remember. He said, a Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe said, a mango tree don't have a signboard. Like, you just have to produce this value. A mango tree, when he was producing his flowers, and you can see people be passing by and all those things, but believe me that when this mango ripe, he will not have a signboard indicating that I am a mango and I'm ripe for people to eat. His fruits will attract people to him, and they will get enough of him. In fact, during winter season and all those that breeze do blow and the mangoes will drop, you can see people as early as in the morning coming to just get those mangoes that fall. You can see people matured people trying to climb on top this tree or stoning the tree just to get the mango fruit. That is how you are. Sometimes you just have to focus on those values and leave most of those things that you put yourself into, like thinking about a lot of things, how to just produce value and produce it with an excellence. Let me try and summarize now. I actually wrote a lot, but I can see that the time will not actually permit that. So I want to talk about excellence now. Excellent, they say, is a language. There are people who speak it, and there are people that understand it. Skills is also a language. There are people that speak it, and there are people that understand it. Mr. Ephraim also talk about that. You can buy a bottle water as cheap as 50 naira in a place. You can go another place, the same product, the same bottle water, probably the same company that make it. You can buy it for 100 naira, and you can go to another place and still buy the same product at 500 naira. Packaging, that packaging is what is called excellence, not just producing it, but producing it with excellence. When whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to work out, just know that you have to make it with excellence. If you want to do it, you have to package it, you have to deliver it with excellence. The excellence you are delivering, like I said, is a language. There are people that understand it. So when it's just like, let's say I use Yoruba to just say everybody stand up, and you don't hear Yoruba, obviously you will, those people that hear Yoruba will stand up while you will remain seated because you don't understand what I say. It's equally like excellent. There are a lot of people who speak it. So you have to speak it. There are a lot of people that understand it. With this, I want to say thank you again for giving me this opportunity. I believe I've spoken enough, and I believe you pick one or two from what I said. Thank you, Mr. Ephraim. I am done with my presentation. Thank you.
This presentation was powerful. Thank you very much, sir, for your time, and we really appreciate, sir.
Thank you so much. It's an honor and it's a privilege to be here. Thank you.
Thank you all. So with this, we come to the end of this seminar. We wish to have you more on our session in the future. Thank you very much.